kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
To the air, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Hold and fired complete. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Brewster. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And they're not on the same page there. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll run this play from the pistol. The hand to the running back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll give it to the back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The play action fake. Got a man. It's Singleton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He'll off one deep down the left side. Picked off to stop the threat. Bringing it back.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover one. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Makes the grab.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's second and 1. They'll leave it with him. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. He'll do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They boot it away. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Spins away from the defense. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
They go to the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They just keep firing. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Brewster. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the counter. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's got it on the move. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. How about this on first and goal? The gift to the wide receiver. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Working that left side now. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Works the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The kick is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Back to pass on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the tailback. Past the 1st down marker and still running. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Montgomery. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Punt is in the air on fourth down. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air on first down. Turns it loose deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying to impose their will with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be fourth down. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes a big stride inside the 10. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
And quarterbacks have to do a great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field, receiver catches it, and then does the rest, takes it in to the end zone for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff to the lone back. Makes a man miss. Gets it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front 7, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Right on the money on the slant. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. And that one's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Fires to the wideout and wings it incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. He's going to take off. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And this